whenever I'm in Philly, I come out to Black and Nobel to support my guys. Come out and get that book, Game Over. As far as another book, there are a lot of stories that we didn't use in the book. So, I mean, I have enough information to probably write maybe 3 or 4 more books. Um, I think that would be cool, but I don't think the next book would be about, things that I've done. It will probably be about what I'm, currently doing as far as, having a child and being married and raising a family and that kind of stuff. Opening up a clothing store in Pittsburgh, grand opening is August 22nd. So that's something that, something I'm looking forward to. I'm having a child. I'm doing August, so that's also something that I'm, focused in on. As far as acting, I mean, it would be, I mean, not to sound cocky or anything, but I do wardrobe for Flavor Unit Film, so it's nothing to say, oh, I want to roll and just they throw me into a scene or something like that. But that's not something that I would, wholeheartedly want to get involved in. It's a lot of, time consuming. It's something that at this point I just feel like I bust my ass for so many years that I want to chill for a little while. I don't want to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I want to be able to go away for 3 weeks and not have to worry about, having to go back to work. So acting, maybe it's something that I see that's funny. I mean, I would love to turn the book into a movie. I talked to Malcolm about that, and we just have to sell a lot of books. And if we sell enough books where it makes sense to, shoot an independent film, then I will probably play myself at some point. If I had to choose between love, money, or hip hop, I would say love, but it's hard to have love when there's no money. We could love each other to death, but if we can't eat, what are we gonna do? So, I can have love and work hard and make sure that we have some money too. L'Oreal and I weren't speaking when we started filming. We hadn't spoken for a year prior to filming. So what you see as far as her and I at the bar, or her even at my event, that was something that the show set up. That wasn't nothing that I invited her up. That was a big thing. The friendship was over and had been over, and I wanted it to stay that way. I still wanted her to be successful in her music career, so I brought her to Mona. So I'm the reason why she was even on the show. But I never asked to be a part of her storyline, or never asked for her to be a part of my storyline. But you have no control over that. Once you sign up for the show, it's kind of what the producers want. So as far as our relationship now, it's exactly the way it was a year and a half ago when there was no relationship.
Because as I was reading the book, I'm like,
I was gonna take her out when she first asked in the restaurant. I was like, you know what, cool, no problem, I'm not tripping. But then she was on Twitter talking shit, and you do this email gangster shit and all that. Like, you know what? I'm not doing it now. Now what? I think publicly, a lot of the guys are like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. But in one-on-one conversations, it's funny. It's, I don't think I said anything to make anyone feel any kind of way, or, these weren't secret relationships. These were situations that someone from the entourage knew, or, my girlfriends knew. So it wasn't like I was putting things out there that no one knew about. The public didn't know, obviously, because, you guys weren't in the midst of what we had going on, but people knew. This wasn't anything that, oh my God, I can't believe she told, in every situation, whether, this was someone who was in a relationship or not, it was still known, and in the music industry, and it's kind of messed up that that's just normal practice to cheat, and marriage isn't taken as sacred as it should be, and, that's not changing, so what are we going to do?
So what lessons have you learned about your career and where you are now as a mother and an author?
I've learned that it takes a certain type of woman to be in a relationship, a committed relationship with an athlete or an artist, and I'm not her. And I can't be her, and it doesn't matter how much money or how much fame or how nice a car we have. I'm just not built for that. And I've tried it time and time and time and time again. I tried it. It wasn't like I tried it once or twice and I quit. I tried it, and it just takes a certain type of female. And, I can say you're strong because you're willing to, deal with that kind of stuff, and you can just kind of brush it off and continue with your relationship, or you're weak because you're accepting, a man that's doing these things to you behind your back, or sometimes in your face, and you're just letting it happen. I think the young ladies and the young men need to understand that it's entertainment. When you're watching Love and Hip Hop, don't get so caught up in it. Why do you have a personal vendetta against me because you watched the show? Watch Love and Hip Hop, watch the next show after it, and go to bed. Like, it's not that serious. It's TV. I mean, I get it's reality, so it's supposed to suck you in more so you feel it's more personable. But at the end of the day, it's for entertainment. Like, you need to watch the show, watch the next show, go home, go to bed, take care of your children, do something else. And as far as, like, the young ladies that watch these shows, it's not what you see on television. And the ones that do live these glamorous lives, like you see the Jay-Z's or whatever, they work really, really hard. You're talking about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't just wake up one day and say, okay, I'm a big rapper now. Here it is, And I always compare Fab to Rick Ross. You look at Fab, who didn't even want to be a rapper and was presented with an idea and became this multi-platinum selling artist in a matter of months. And then you look at Rick Ross, who was signed to Slip and Slide for 8 years before, he was writing for Trina. If you watch old Trina videos, you see Ross, like, in the background looking crazy. And now you look at him 8 years later, and it's like, he's huge, and he surpassed Fab after in his career. So, you have to be able to understand that what you're seeing on television, it didn't happen overnight. This is something, and a lot of times, there's a song I woke up in a Bugatti. He does not own a Bugatti. Trust and believe. He does not. He didn't wake up not in his. Maybe it was baby's Bugatti at the studio. But at the end of the day, you can't get caught up in it. You have to understand that it's entertainment and that it's supposed to entertain you. It's not supposed to upset you. It's not supposed to put you in a particular frame of mind. You're supposed to enjoy it and move on.
Right off the Broadway sub stop, Philadelphia, PA. Shot so loud you would think it was a club spot. African Americans, although we all over the web, we the hood librarians. We ship to prisons too. We reach out and deliver to those that's bitten too. But it's more than a bookstore. You wonder we got it. Mixtapes, DVDs, and culture products. BlackandNobel got our hands in a lot of projects. We welcome all to come build. The energy is positive. Every member of the team is awake and conscious. Come through and experience this place of knowledge. They say they'll put it in a book if they wanna hide it from us. But we got them books so you can buy it from us. Something to read while you on a train or riding the bus. Get your read on, food for thought, get your eat on. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel. BlackandNobel, I buy my books at BlackandNobel.